Greetings, Geechlings, Geishan Prime here, and apologies for last week's review. It was crap below my standard. I'm not doing that anymore, uploading a video in the background while trying to do like a quick review kind of thing, so I'll definitely, but hate me if you want. Blame the turtle who has no name. Look at him, he's a little cutie. And it's like, I say we let him go. But whatever, anyway, names in the comments, please. I want a name for that little thing, and I want the community to do it. But anyway, One Piece, chapter 899, The Last Stand. Uh, Cover story is Goldberg, the chef of the new pirate, or new giant pirates. And he was another one of the babies that was born alongside Road, as it was revealed last week by everybody, because I don't remember shit. But near the beginning of the winter solstice 63 years ago during Big Mom's flashback. Anyway, moving on to that, we have Montdoor's contacting Perospero. He had heard that the situation with Big Mom was worse than what's on Coco Island, so it's like, hey, big bro, what's going on over there? And Bavaros is like, oh, I hate to inform you, but Brother Peros, his health is declining because of his untreated wound. Yeah, it turns out when you candy arm is not a sanitary thing. Go figure. But Perospero, he grabs the phone and is like, give me that, you dumb fuck. Montour, what was it? All will be decided in the next few minutes. If the cake is poisoned, we can't stop it. And then he comes up with three scenarios. The first one is if it's poison and she dies, the crew is done. Second option was if the poison doesn't work, but the cake tastes bad, she'll continue to rage, destroying the country. And then option three, which is the most optimistic one and the one that's obviously going to happen, is the poison doesn't work, but the cake is great and they all survive. Happy ending! That's probably the most likely one. I mean, really. Anyway, then he goes to deliver probably my favorite line of the chapter, prepare yourselves. The taste of that cake will decide our fates. And then due to all the Din Din Mushis being connected a couple chapters ago, everybody in the country knows who's listening to a Din Din Mushi. This will come to a head in a minute. Well, anyway, we find out that Morgans and Stussy are gone. Apparently they left at some point. And Montdoor, he's like, catch them! This information must never leave the country. This is going to be bad, especially that damn bird. He must not get big news. And it would have been funny if you heard like a little big news in the background as he's running away. That would have been hilarious. But anyway, then we cut over to what was it called? Which island? I forgot to put it in my notes. Anyway, various places of islands are having citizens' reactions, and it ranges from "get the hell out of here" to lost faith in Big Mom and her design of how she wanted this country to work. Giving a soul fragment to pay for 6 months of protection, and then some just doubting if the cake will work because it's like it took days to make it from a master chef. What can pudding do? And then we move on to Puff's Island. Chiffon was mentioned to be the Minister of Puffs in chapter 880. During my reaction, I had forgotten about that, so, what can I do? But yeah, it also might explain why she chose that island a few chapters back. Maybe she just wants to die at home if the situation gets to where they can't get away. Which apparently they can't because the Nostra Castello has been destroyed, or at least damaged beyond repair, as I read Mangasea's chapter translation for my reaction. But Manga Stream finally came out and it said that it was just destroyed or damaged, not completely destroyed. So it's really hard to know exactly what its condition is. But anyway, Capone, like, it's like, we're getting the hell out of here. While all the citizens are cursing her name. You've been corrupted by Capone. You brought her here. We'll all be destroyed just like Nutstown or Nuts Island, and but she praises Sanji's skills as a chef. It's like, I don't know where he learned this stuff, but I'm very confident that it'll be great. And then, Capone, he goes into, what was it? Castle Tank and just hauls ass. And then Big Mom makes a landfall and she's like, a wedding cake. Then we see a nice happy reunion on the Sunny. So everyone who said, oh, Sanji's not going to make it, Sanji's not going to make it, they're going to get attacked in the sky. Well, nuts to you. Go to Nuts Island because you's nuts. It didn't happen that way. I wonder if Oda reads some of this stuff and watches all the videos on YouTube and it's like, oh, they think they won't make it, huh? Well, they'll make it. I'll make it, so. But anyway, so they made it. Chopper tends to the wounded Luffy and Sanji. Sanji apparently was shot at some point. I don't remember that ever being pointed out. So, fill me in the comments. And Smoothie's ship gets within firing range. Judge is attacking her from his castle and all that, and it's like, fleet, attack them. We get to see more of his face. His eye was bandaged in his forehead, so we don't get to see his eyebrows, but we do get to see more or less all of his face. So the eyebrow debate is still out there. It's like aliens. They're out there somewhere, and we will learn the truth someday. But while he does this, he asks Luffy why he would go through all of this, and I want to bring this up. Let's see. Where does it start? Yeah, he asks Luffy, it's like, you were in a place where escape was impossible, and once you entered, it was into a Yonko's territory. Why would you really risk your life just to take back that person? It's like Sanji is Germa's failure. He can't be a human shield. He's a chef. He has no shred of royal pride. And he puts his life in danger in order to protect a weakling, all because of his useless emotions. I'm not sure exactly who he's referring to in that, because that's talking about Sanji protecting someone. So it could either be Luffy, that one maid, or something. I don't know. He's protected quite a few people in this arc, or tried to anyway. And he has a weak mind. Sanji's like average intelligence on the crew, so not the weakest mind. And he's unfit to be a soldier. He would have beaten your ass if it wasn't for your henchman. He's a good for nothing, and Sanji or Luffy just kind of like takes it. It's like, hey, thanks for the help. It's like, answer me, damn it. But yeah, Luffy just kind of misunderstood what he meant, and that he took it as praise, or he just didn't care. I don't know. And you just have to love Jinbei's expression. It's like, you guys are the best. I'm gonna love being part of this crew. But then Carrot starts spotting the fleet. They're doing a pincer maneuver. Nami's like, what's going on? How did they get way over here? And I even came up with that. I was like, they're all sailing ships. What's going on? Turns out they're paddle ships. And then Daifuku comes in with his genie. Apparently he's within range of his abilities, so his genie can only go so far from his body, even though it's still technically attached. Also, he has a significant weakness because he has to constantly rub his stomach in order to produce it in the first place. So let's see how much his endurance can last. But Sanji blocks the genie's Helbert or whatever it's called. And like I said, Nami had questioned like how they got there so fast, but they're paddle ships. And based on their design, I suspect they might be Cracker's section of the fleet. So either he's now in the game or not. There was a figurehead on one of the ships, but it's so distorted, I couldn't quite tell if it was a Cracker figurehead or not. Because we do see Smoothie's ship, and it's a goofy looking figurehead of herself, much like we saw with Perospero's ship during the flashback with Pedro. So all of them, their main ship, the ship that personally belongs to them, does have a figurehead of themselves. So that would confirm it, but couldn't see it. And I doubt it's Snack. He was in the front, and that was like coming from the far side of the island. Um, and then, when all hope is lost, the fleet gets ambushed by Watasumi from below, signaling the fishermen pirates have arrived to join the battle, and they want to see Jinbei off. And then Aladdin, or Alan Dean, whichever name you prescribe to, even says that they are still Jinbei's subordinates and they until the Straw Hats leave Totland. So, we're still on your side, Captain. And to be honest, Watasumi, given how many ships he took out in his one attack from below, why doesn't he just dunk under and just keep doing that constantly? I mean, it would limit the casualties, and, the Straw Hats could, like, flee through the now gaping openings that are made, and the fishermen pirates just be underwater, and there you go. But yeah, that's about all I have really to say about the chapter. It was good. Overall, I would give it. There was a lot of information, so to be honest, while there wasn't too many groundbreaking things, I still want to just give it a 4. I It was average kind of for One Piece, which is a 4 out of 5 in my book. But it really didn't disappoint. It brought up a lot of things that either hadn't been brought up before. And also, I saw a tweet from Joy Boy saying that there was something like not, it's very subtle. And I don't know what that is unless I brought it up in this, and I'll have to watch one of his videos when he does his reaction. But anyway, overall, it was a good chapter. We're not on break next week, so 900 is coming through. I thought it'd be on break, but whatever. Anyway, Oda be Oda. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Keishan Prime, and don't forget to name the turtle. Best name becomes the immortal name for the turtle. And turtles live a long time, so hey, But anyway, thank you for watching. I already went through all that. But anyway, thank you. Keishlings, roll out.